you can choose to be a creative person.
Yeah.
But most people are not going to be like Chinua Achebe,
True.
where the book is going to be so good that it's put as a set book.
And it's translated into several languages.
Yeah.
Because I think my dad's books got translated into, I think, 10 languages.
Yeah.
And he managed to survive from that.
Yeah.
That alone. So in terms of writing, there's always a subject matter.
Yeah.
And subject matter determines how commercially viable you will be. I like that.
And a talent base.
Yes.
So I may not be a very talented writer of the levels Zana Chinua Achebe, whatever.
Yes.
But if I write something on curing diabetes, do I need to be talented?
No, it's information. Because that's all there is.
Precisely.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
based on a market research. I'm looking at a demographic like this.
Yeah.
And globally, this demographic is huge. So I'm bound to survive from writing itself. Because I think the book fair, I'm not sure if the book fair took place last year. But in terms of hard copies, I know for a fact that book sales globally have dropped. So now people are buying books online, and that's where most of the business is going. So I think what kind of writers? You've already mentioned content creators, writers,
Yeah.
and then you mentioned the creatives as well.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
This is the market we're looking at, right?
We're looking at the people who are approaching it not from making themselves feel happy, but approaching it to say, I want to make money.
Business.
Right. So if you take, for example, Anonzani, we're from Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Yes.
There's no creative genius in that book.
Yeah, it's more instruction manual.
Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Successful.
Yeah.
And he's turned it into 7 Habits of Promise Makers, 7 Habits of.
Yeah.
But he can't write a book at
Yeah.
the creative level of Chinua Achebe.
True.
And he doesn't have to. So when we look at it, we look at, is your book sellable? And of course it is, if you've got something that captivates, that solves a problem.
Yeah.
That should be your starting point, is what problem am I solving? You know, what would make Tates want to buy this book? And sorry, by the way, it's a misnomer that book sales hard copy sales are actually going low.
Okay.
Amazon, 67% of their sales are still hard copy.
Yes.
What they've done with technology is started a fulfillment business.
Okay.
So that means that they print 1 copy per order.
Okay.
So once your book is on Amazon, they're not going to print and keep it on the shelf.
Okay.
But if somebody orders it from Joburg, they'll print that 1 copy and send it ipapo.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I've noticed, like, even the creative, because I grew up in the creative circles, Shima Chinojiga, Chirikure, my dad changed it, and they were always very skeptical about going online with selling their books as well. So I only managed to do it after my old man passed away. So bearing that in mind, how do Zimbabwean writers then get onto a platform like yours to sell their books? Like having the global market open, like the open market, like what you're presenting, the platform you're providing.
I think, as I was saying, the most important thing is your book has to be globally sellable.
True.
It can't be a fleet of fancy in your own mind. And then after that, we've got to figure out the marketing. We've got to figure out how we publish it. We've got to figure out editors. It's a process, but it's doable.
Yeah.
That's the most important message that I have right now, is to say, you can do it.
If you want to write a book, it's possible for it to go online, but we have to follow that procedure. The business process is more important.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that. How can people get in touch with you? Like, maybe, because I know there's a lot of potential writers out there that wants to see their product out there. They say, "Look, I'm spending, but I know how to solve a problem, like, in life." How do they get in touch with you?
My email is easiest to remember. It's chueshe@gmail.com.
Chueshe.
No letters, no initials, nothing. Just chueshe@gmail.com.
Are you like the first person from the Chueshe clan to go on Gmail? Because that's the only way you can get away with that.
I was very lucky.
Yeah. No, that's world class, man. That's world class. So in terms of monetary gain, what can you give us a rough estimate on figures? In terms of, like, let's say this is what the writer is going to get, this is what the publishing company is going to get.
I'll stick to Amazon. Amazon gives you 70% of your book.
Okay.
What do you call it?
Like,
your turnover.
Like,
So,
let's say a book is being sold at $12 per copy. 70% is yours.
yeah, it's yours.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
straight up.
didn't know
They take 30%.
For hosting and distribution.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How sweet is that?
Yeah, that's agreeable. Because I think with the hard copy publishers, I don't think it was that kind of relationship as well. Because there was always the material used, so it made the cost, your share of the money of your creative work go down.
True that.
No,
True
thank you so much. That is Chiweshe. And is your publishing company like virtual, or is it virtual, or is there an office that people can come to as well?
We stick to virtual because we're global.
Yes.
You just go to chiweshepublishing.com.
So it's chiweshepublishing.com. That's the website.
Yeah.
You can start conversation there.
Right
Email
there.
addresses are all there and everything.
Everything.
Thank you, man, for making time out of your busy schedule and coming through and helping us enlighten the writers. It's www.chiweshepublishing.com.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Tatis Chiweshe, for coming through and enlightening, because I know a lot of writers are scared of the online market and they are missing out on a great opportunity.
Thank you so much for taking the time out to help me share this message. Thank you. Thank you.
World class. We always try to keep it. He's a real superstar, ladies and gentlemen. Tatis Chiweshe is living in the present, because really and truly, we need to be doing that. Get published.